One-Way Trip, a bit of a mess. One-Way Trip is a choose-your-own-adventure visual novel. I personally wouldn't really call this a game, but in 2016 this is kind of subjective. This visual novel is 6 hours long, and all you do is read and choose how to respond to dialogue. And before we get too deep, if you watch my videos regularly, you'll know I'm probably one of the worst readers of all time. The only reading I do these days is with audiobooks. One-Way Trip is an interesting concept. The water supply has been poisoned and anyone who's drank any has 6 hours to live. And during these 6 hours, all these people experience hallucinations. Unfortunately, as potentially thought-provoking as this concept is, nothing of that sort is ever accomplished. This is more of a stoner's movie styled adventure than it is a heart-wrenching story with seemingly impossible decisions like the Telltale Walking Dead series, and for that reason the story just couldn't keep my attention. As stated already, I'm a horrible reader. It's hard enough to pay attention to something I'm emotionally interested in. Here there's so much weird going on to keep up with, as well as music in the background that doesn't go with the game at all. Not saying overall it doesn't fit, it just doesn't fit with the scenes 99% of the time. The music in this game is great and it's almost worth buying the game for just the music alone, but it's the only sound the game makes. There's no voice acting, no sounds to bring life to the images displayed on your screen as you read, just a mixtape in the background seemingly on shuffle. And again, while the music is great, it's very distracting, especially for someone like me. It's so hard to pay attention. And for some reason, to jumble it up even more, there's another story going on at the same time within the game. It is thankfully optional, but it's so hard keeping track of what's going on in your world that it doesn't really make sense to follow another story of a game developer who lives with a roommate that seemingly does nothing but get high. And that's all he wants to do with you. I did enjoy the strange thing going on here though, actually more than the main game itself. And you get to play this game within the game in short bursts as the main characters chase after the cure to save humanity. One-Way Trip is a strange game. I just wish it went for something more than just being a 6 hour long Adult Swim short. I give One-Way Trip a 5 out of 10. If you played One-Way Trip, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and tune in Monday for first impressions where we find out what game we're playing next. Thanks for watching. Shut up your neck.